Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It must be Tuesday night. This is your Tampa Bay Thunderstrikers live show, broadcasting from the WZIG 104.1 FM radio booth located inside Snappers Comedy Club in scenic Palm Harbor, Florida. And now the host of the show, Joe D'Angelo.
Hey, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to the Tampa Bay Thunderstrikers live show here tonight from Snappers Grill. We have some guests.
We do.
How about that Tom Giramo?
He finally showed up.
Oh, my God. I didn't recognize him there for a minute. He was tapping on the window. It was like, look who's there.
Yep.
All I can think of was Ronnie.
Oh, yeah.
And how Ronnie wants to meet Geronimo, and it just seems like the timing's always off. Like Geronimo's here, Pisco's not. Pisco's here, Geronimo's not. It's like one of these days they're gonna both be here at the same time. Imagine that.
I know, right?
Oh boy, we got a loud audience here. I noticed during the test that we were picking up the audience in the background there.
We were.
Yeah, they're really loud.
Yeah, they are.
But welcome to the Tampa Bay Thunderstrikers live show here. I'm your host, Joe D'Angelo, and my co-host tonight and / producer, Devon, doing double duty tonight. Poor guy.
Oh, well. It's part of...
It's better than one of us getting sick from Byron.
Yeah.
Mr. Byron is sick, and unfortunately, he is unable to attend tonight's broadcast. And, Devon's got that monumental task of doing the producing and co-hosting. So
Just like before.
It's not something that Devon can't handle, though, obviously, because he is here and he is doing it. But we got Geronimo here in the comedy room.
Yep.
And my buddy Kevin Cohen is eating wings right now. So, it's all good. And, happy to be around good friends and family and everything.
Oh, yeah. You want to give him that Skype line?
Skype line. Why don't you give it to him?
Okay.
You have it memorized.
727-474-8786. So give us a shout. There's your number.
Good memory. That's what I'm talking about. The good memory. So we're feeling kind of Christmassy. We got these little lights here. These lighted up Christmas bulbs, which is kind of cool. Outside of the radio room is 2 Christmas trees. We're going to get a picture of that later before we leave, too.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, coming off Sunday's show, as everybody knows, it was a tough weekend. We want to try to forget about November because November was not a good month for the Tampa Bay Lightning. There's some good stuff. There's some bad stuff. But, bottom line is, when you talk about the laziness, the complacency, the defensive lapse, there's so many things that, we could talk about what is going on with the Lightning. Why are they not delivering? Why are they not winning games? Well, you know what? They're losing games that normally they would have won last year. And that makes a lot of sense because, the Bolts really took the Capitals. They should have won that game, and they just collapsed. And
it was a total collapse.
Yeah, and, that's got to be frustrating. But you know what? I mean, they did play the Capitals rough. They did, do good against the Caps. But, unfortunately, a turnover ended the result. And, that's always a tough thing when, you're turning the puck over all the time. And, too many bench minors, too. We talked about on Sunday's show how too many men on the ice and all these frustrating penalties that keep on going on and everything. So we need to address all these factors tonight, and we will. 4 games during the week of between the 9th and the 14th. And, it's not an easy road. And this is what happens when you totally dominate like last year. And now, you're getting all these tough schedules this year for us. And it's tough. And the guys have to respond. And, we got to get winning here because, it's go time.
It is, definitely.
We need to address these issues and everything. You can blame And we're not going to get into the Cooper thing again for the millionth time. He ain't going anywhere. So why do these people bother about John Cooper? Fire John Cooper. That's not going to happen. I've said that many times. It's not going to happen. That's the bottom line. And, get over it because Cooper's our coach all year.
Yeah. Well, we have, of course, Tom Germano's in the chat room.
He is.
And Ron Pisco just joined us, so we're going to have a war here in a minute.
Yes. Oh, Ron Pisco, guess who showed up to the studio tonight? Your friend that you still have not met, Tom Geronimo, is here in the building. We've all been warned. You got to tap on the screen there, and there he was.
Yep.
I don't know. Everybody's coming out tonight, so except Ron. But
Ron's in Kentucky right now.
Oh, okay. So Ron's out on the road. So that's how Geronimo lucked out where Ronnie wasn't here tonight because that's good. He's working again, and all those prayers and everything for him and his health and everything. He's back on the road, and he's going to be making money, and he's going to get his life back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because Ron's been very depressed, away from the camera. It's been a tough road for him, and I feel like we're family. So Ronnie was struggling and stuff, and I felt so bad and everything, and I was hoping that everything is going to work out for him. But Devon, let us know who's in the room right now. So
we had Richard Jordan Mendoza.
And he's going to ask questions.
Yep, it's just a matter of time.
Yep.
Kaylee Lynn, Terry Benefield, Zachariah Miller.
What's up, brother?
John McAmee.
What's up, John?
And Valerie Lynch.
What's up, Valerie, our regular?
And Jacqueline.
Hey, Jackie. I hope you're doing good. Okay, so here's the deal with the Lightning, okay? They're looking to avoid their first 4-game losing streak since January 3rd through 8th. That spell in January 3rd through 8th in 2017, they lost 4 in a row in that spell. We cannot we don't want to go there. We do not want to lose our 4th in a row tonight. We have to step it up. Now, I don't know if Alex Killorn is going to be in the starting lineup, but they did bring up Corey Conacher just in case. So people were asking me, why did they bring up Corey Conacher? And there's your answer. He's an emergency call-up just in case for Alex Killorn. Okay, so that's how that goes. I fully expect Vasi to be in net tonight, and we're going to have a little interesting stat about Vasi and how he does against the Predators. Yeah. He's not traditionally good against the Predators, but then again, our backup isn't either. So, I'm going to give you a stat now, so this way Vasi's looking for his first ever win in Nashville, the only team that he has yet to defeat. So he's basically he's beat everybody but Nashville in his career. Nashville is also one of 2 NHL teams that McKinley has yet to defeat as well. McKinley hasn't been able to win against Nashville either. So that's interesting. And, we need to break that. We definitely need to break that. This is a new month. So, folks, you need to forget about last month. You need to stop panicking. You need to stop crying and bitching and moaning and groaning about the Lightning. Let them play. Let them work themselves out of this. And that's the best advice that I could give you. Because I hear all the rants. I hear all the complaining. I hear all the moaning. I hear all the groaning. And you know what? You pay good money to go see a team. Like me, I've been a STM for many years. And it's frustrating, yes. But, the Lightning, quite frankly, really have not been all that bad in these games. They've been in these games. And, the last 3 games, 21 shots on goal, consistency played the bad. The execution obviously needs to improve.
It does, totally.
Yeah, it's the little things right now. Got to stop the turnovers. We already covered that. Too many turnovers. That led us to the Washington Capitol loss. And they came back when we were up. And that's what's so frustrating right now. I'm going to give you some good things because I don't want to be all bad and negative tonight. I want you to realize that 4 games in December are on the road and 10 games are at home.
Yepers.
So, you would think that that's an advantage for us because we have 10 home games in December. And we have went 11-7 the last 6 straight games. Now, is Cooper going to change that? I don't know. But, I have seen that the 11-7 has been effective somewhat.
It has.
It's just, we need to just play the way we're capable of playing. I have a lot of quotes from a lot of different players tonight, but you got to remember, too, before you bitch about how far we're out and everything in the standings and everything, we've played the fewest games than any other team in the NHL. We've played 24, fewest games played, 24 in the NHL. That's the fewest games. So you got to realize that. And, again, a key right here is the last time we played the Predators, we lost 3-2 in overtime, October 26th, at home. Okay? So we need to get some revenge tonight, and we need to play like we're capable of playing. And we're going to have to beat Pekka Rinne, who's one of the best goalies in the NHL. Overall, the Bolts have lost 4 in a row to the Predators, 0-3-1 in the last few games. And Bolts have lost 7 of 8 in Nashville, which is not good. So, if we're going to win, we need to step it up even more than usual because that's a horrible stat. I hate to report that, but it's true. That's stat. The lone win that the Bolts got was a 4-3 win, January 23rd, 2018. They won 4-3, and I remember that moment when Yanni Gourde scored that game winner. That was amazing. A very good memory against a Nashville team that has pretty much dominated the Bolts over, I just covered it. But, it's Nashville is always been tough on us. Braden Point, on the other hand, has been red hot, and he's been improving, and he looks like he's back to being Braden Point.
He does.
So that's a huge plus on the offensive side for us. Braden Point's looking for his first career goal versus Nashville as well. So I had to point that out, too. Braden Point has never scored a goal against Nashville.
Hopefully this is the game he does it.
Now, Cooch has points in 2 straight games against the Predators. So that's a very good stat. So we can run with that stat and feel confident about that. And like I said, the road ahead is, is doable. Minnesota Wild on Thursday night. Saturday night, the Bolts are going against San Jose. I'll be there for that one. And Monday. Oh, yeah. December 9th against the New York Islanders, my birth team. That's going to be an interesting game. Hopefully, we'll play like we're capable of doing and, have a different result from last time.
Hopefully. We will find out.
Yeah. So like I said, we're going to cover, Kucherov and how much he's been improving and how much he's been an asset to this team. Because now, if you were looking for the old Nikita Kucherov, well,
can't find him.
But now, 8 points in 4 games.
Now you can find him. He's starting to look like himself now.
Yeah, now you can find him. When you score 8 goals or 8 points, 8 points in 4 games, that's getting it done. He's starting to, be the Kucherov that we all know and need him to be, along with Braden Point and several others. Like we covered on Sunday, Anthony Cirelli's been like the rock of this team. And, of course, Shattenkirk and Maroon are unbelievable, as we already know. Shattenkirk being Jeff's boy. And Maroon is definitely one of my favorites. He's been everything and then some. So both these guys have been awesome for this team, and we need to build on that. So there you go.
But apparently they're singing out here, and I told them we need to get Jeremy here, and that will help. That will scare him right out the room.
Now, I don't even know where to go with that one.
Because apparently they're singing. He's like, Tom's like, someone please make these people stop singing.
Well, who's singing?
I don't know. He didn't say. I guess these people out here that are leaving now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why Geronimo went outside, because he didn't want to hear the singing.
Yep.
Forget about all the milestones that the Bolts set for the month of November, okay? We don't care about milestones. We don't care about what the team accomplished as far as all this stuff. We need to concentrate on getting our game back and doing what we do best. Bottom line. Geronimo's smiling here.
And he was coming in with this, doing this. I don't know what was that all about?
Maybe he's just upset that Pisco's not here.
Maybe. And we got Byron in the room.
Hey, our sick boy. Hello, sick boy. Did you take your Tylenol? Did you take your NyQuil? That we did not want to get your cold, so that's why we definitely said no Byron tonight.
Take the night off.
Take the night off. You got the night off. We are fine. We're doing the show. Devon's doing the double duty tonight,
which I'll be doing Sunday night too.
Yeah, Sunday night. Mr. Jeff is not here. He's away. So guess what? Devon will be doing double duty again.
Yep.
And he's very fine with that. He's happy about that. He's not going to admit it, but I happen to know for a fact he's very happy about that. So, all right. So, keyword there. Forget about the milestones that they set. I've lost 3 in a row, but their play hasn't necessarily warranted the slide, losing 3 in a row. So, yeah, they've played, not as bad as they've been, but they're tough losses. They're 1-goal losses. Those are always tough. And Geronimo has left the building again.
Apparently so. He left without his ball. So I don't know where he went to.
Yeah, well,
Maybe he's going to go get his tacos.
I'm surprised he hasn't eaten his tacos yet, quite frankly.
Me too.
He's always good for the tacos.
He's always getting them and bringing them back in here.
Yeah. Another comment about the slide. You can't go anywhere in this league with moral victories. Our group wants to get the results here and now. That's another big quote right there. So, yeah, the team knows what they have to do. And you know what? It's buckle time. It's go time, buckle down, whatever you got to do to get these wins and everything. You got a tremendous advantage with all these games at home. And that should prove to be a huge advantage. But, if you keep on making the mental mistakes and doing the stupid things, that's not going to get us victories.
It ain't. That's for sure.
Okay, go ahead and tell us who's in the room and everything, and get ready for my next thing here.
We had Kevin Cohan, which is out
there. He's with us.
Yep.
Yeah, he's with us.
And we also had Keith Larson join. And one of my friends, Jason Riddles, joined also. And Richard Jordan said both must play together. They aren't entirely together as a unit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we already covered that. The unity of the team is very, very important. And, there's guys that are leading this team, like Shattenkirk, like Maroon. Kucherov's starting to come around. Stamkos showed a lot of fire the other night, but his captainship has been kind of
off.
Yeah, a little bit. This team needs a kick in the butt. Bottom line, they need to be pushed, and you have to wonder these special unit coaches. are they doing enough? Because you got a bipolar team that, they're hot, then they're not. You win 3 in a row, you lose 3 in a row. There's no consistency. You have to address the consistency. You have to, put on the right lines.
Yep.
And from what I understand, the way it was looking, the last practice that we had, Palat, Point, and Cooch were first line. Now, Killorn is on the second line with Cirelli and Stamkos. But again, he's questionable for tonight's game. And Corey Conacher was called up just to take his place, just in case if he wasn't able to go. So, Killer hopefully will be back because, he blends in well with Cirelli and Stamkos.
He does.
Now, Vergaway is on the third line with Johnson and Joseph. And the one line that you do not want to mess with and you want to keep going is the fourth line with Maroon, Seti Parquet, and Yanni Gourde. That's the most effective line that has been all season. Lately, the motto has been we're getting chances and stuff, but it's just not going in the net. I've heard a lot of that. A lot of guys on the Lightning are frustrated. The puck's not going in the net. There's some merit to that because they've had a lot of shots on goal. But, they got beat by a great goaltender the other night, and Reimer just would not stop those acrobatic saves. I mean, he outplayed Bassey. He was the man.
Yep.
And he's the reason why they won that game because Reimer was that good.
Definitely.
And now you don't get any break tonight with Pecorini. That's a great goaltender. And they got their work cut out for them. So, you know what? They got to deliver.
Yep.
And, we'll get to a little segment there where I got a little information about Vassy and some of the things he's saying right now about the slump. And he's not so much in the slump as the support for him has not been the same as last year. Bottom line.
It hasn't.
Yeah. I noticed the other night that they were almost like letting them take their shots.
They were.
And they weren't
blocking.
They weren't blocking. They weren't doing. Remember Dan Girardi? Remember that guy, Dan Girardi?
Yep.
That
Sure
man was blocking shots left and right and risking it all. They don't have that.
They don't.
They don't have that Dan Girardi this year. It's a shame because he always used to block those shots. Yeah, every once in a while you'll see some of our guys block shots, but not to the point where like Dan Girardi was.
No, not even close.
And a lot of people are why are we not recalling Wachowski? And it's really quite simple. One of the reasons why he was sent down too much in the penalty box. We have to keep our guys out of the penalty box doing dumb, stupid plays and costing us with the power plays and the penalty kills. Penalty kills, of course. You're taking dumb penalties and you're sitting in the box and it's hurting. It's hurting the team.
It is.
So, that's one of the reasons why he's not here. And, of course, Braden Coburn is out indefinitely. He won't be around for a while. And, that gives somebody else a chance.
It does.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm surprised that they haven't made any other recalls. I understand the Conacher recall. Obviously, you have to cover Killorn if he's not going to play tonight. But, again, there, you look over all these things. You look at the stats. You look at what is going on. Why is it happening? Why are the Bolts not winning games? Well, they're not winning the games they were last year.
Yeah, they aren't.
And they're losing tough one-goal games. And, what are you going to do? You fight, and, I can understand the team's a little down, but at the same time, they feel like, they've – and it's true. They gave the Washington Capitals one of the hardest times
They
the
did.
Capitals have faced this year.
It was a tough game.
It was a tough game, and it was a very winnable game for the Bolts. And unfortunately, the little things, as Stephen Stamkos says, it's the details. There's only so much we can talk about it. We're all sick of talking about it. We've got to do it. And I love that line. And I circled that line when I was taking my notes. And that's huge. That's huge. So, I mean, what are you going to do? 12-9-3, sit with as many losses, 12 as wins, including 3 straight measuring stick stretch against the Blues, Capitals, and Carolina, which were all tough games. They feel like they deserve a better fate. Well, yeah. I mean, the Blues, the former champions, bad turnover fueled the Capitals' comeback on that Friday game and, put Tampa behind the 8 ball on Saturday. So these are the details that good teams, championship teams, execute. And so far, Tampa Bay, the same group that won a historic 62 games last year, has played like a team itching along when they were expected to be flying along. It has been maddeningly inconsistent. And I don't think anybody's going to disagree with me there.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because it has been.
Is it fixable? Yes. Is it frustrating? Yes. Cooper says it's just the little things, the little details in our game that we're not on top of. It's frustrating. By all accounts, we outchanced both St. Louis and Washington by a very small margin, but we found we could hang in there with those teams. Now we just got to find a way to push ourselves over the top. So, yeah, you can understand Cooper's frustration and everything, but we can talk about these little details all we want, but the bottom line is we're not getting the job done yet, and this needs to be addressed, and it needs to stop. The losses need to stop. We need to be fighting harder, doing whatever we need to do, go over the drills, have these coaches work on some of these things, and try to correct it before it's too late. So there you go. That's it in a nutshell, folks.
Yeah.
That's putting it, I can't get any more specific as that. I'm waiting for the questions. So if you guys got questions, hit me up. Other than that, how much more we got? We got about 2 minutes.
Yeah, maybe Byron will call in the second half hour.
Yeah, somebody needs to. Give him the number, Devon.
It's 727-474-8786. So go ahead and call in.
Yeah, after the second hour starts, though.
Yep.
Because we're running out of time here in the first hour. Again, 4 games, December 9th through the 14th. The schedule is not going to get any easier. We need to take one game at a time and do what we need to do and correct our mistakes, our mental mistakes, and be more disciplined. Right?
Yep, exactly.
So,
and he can be on the show without even being here, so that makes it good for Byron.
Yeah, sick boy.
Yeah, let's sick boy call in.
Let sick boy call in. Why aren't you calling in? Maybe he's too sick to call in.
Maybe
he's got no voice.
Apparently he wasn't too sick to call me last night, so.
Oh, well, you weren't too sick to call him. So, in the second hour, I know I'm not going to beg you, but I'm going to tell you. Call in, Mr. Byron. If you are feeling better, call in. Simple as that. You know the number, and
I'll send it to you in a message.
Oh, my God. Byron, if you don't know our number.
He might not.
He might not. Byron, you are the co-host on Tuesday night, are you not, Byron? You should call in. So wait for the second hour, though. Wait for our producer's announcements as we've hit 7:30. So here's my producer with his announcements for the halfway point.
Thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. Go ahead and ask those questions. and call in. I gave you that number. But again, it is 727-474-8786 is the number to call in. We want to hear from you. We appreciate it, and we hope you enjoyed the first half hour. And back to you, Joe.
Okay, well, all I need is some lightning hockey, and that banner really, really talks. I love that banner hanging up in the studio here. I do. The banner makes a lot of sense.
It does. It looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. And the camera angle here, it looks good. It looks better, this camera angle.
It does.
It really does. But we'll see what happens. Are you going to change it back?
I'm going to look at the view next week, and then I'll decide if it looks fine. I'll keep it the way it is, and it's kind of hard to get all three. Y'all might have to scoot back.
Wow, there's room here for another person right here.
Yeah, so I might be able to keep it.
All right, well, because, you got the sign there, you got the Snapper's Grill there, so it looks good. It's not plain. I kind of like it. So we'll see what happens. We'll do what we need to do. Okay, so remember when I talked about Kucherov clicking? Although Nikita Kucherov has been a point-per-game player this year, he has been streaky at times. Through the first 13 games, he had seven games without a point, but had 3 multi-point games. Since then, he's had just 1 game without a point and 17 points in his last 10 games. He had 8 points in 4 games this week, including 6 points in 2 games, and was playing anywhere from 20 to 22 minutes per game. I like Kucherov. I like the fact that he's going to be the Kucherov of last year. I think he's stepping up.
And we got calling. I think it's Sick Boy.
I didn't hear no call.
No, it's because it's connected. You are on. You there? Well, it was supposed to go through. You there? It was supposed to go through the mixing board. Yes. I don't know what happened with the.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good. I'm about ready to watch the game. I'm watching on NBCSN.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's a punishment. That's a punishment.
Tonight, are we not?
I don't like the fact that the game is on NBCSN because that's when I turn the volume down, and I listen to the Lightning radio announcing crew, which is elite, and Dave Mishkin and Phil Esposito. Who the hell wants to listen to the damn biased NBCSN announcers?
Who knows?
Oh, I'm home anyways. I mean, so I might as well watch the game. I'm sure they're going to have Ingram, our key analyst, whenever they have the national game. So I'm tuning in to see if they have Ingram going.
And what's your prediction for tonight?
What? Are you guys missing me?
Let me think about that.
As I told Devon earlier, long before Devon, there was just me, and long after Zach, my first producer, and Jeremy, my second producer. Now I have my third producer, and now I have 2 new co-hosts. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry. Like I said, sorry I couldn't be there. I didn't want to get you guys sick. So.
Well, thank you. I wouldn't have let you come in anyway.
No.
I am feeling better. Going to take the NyQuil down in again tonight. So
yeah,
I'll be feeling better hopefully tomorrow morning.
Don't get too drunk.
So I am feeling a little bit better at least.
Yeah, don't get too drunk.
Our daughter, she's doing a little bit better. We're all doing a little bit better here in the house.
Oh, so it was multi-family sickness.
Yep. That's what he told me.
Everybody's had it in this house.
Okay, so it's done, right? After you, it's all done, right?
Yeah.
We can hope so anyway.
What are you guys looking forward to this game tonight? Huh? What are you looking forward most to?
Well, I already gave the facts and stats about how we go against Nashville. We do not traditionally do very good with Nashville at all. So this is going to be a huge test for us. Pekka Rinne is a great goaltender, and you know, in order to beat Nashville, you have to beat Pekka Rinne. And they haven't been able to do that.
Yep.
This is another main test for us. The last 2 games have been heartbreakers for us.
What do you mean 2 games?
We could have easily won those games.
You could have won all 3 games.
Easily won them.
You could have won all 3 games. We lost 3 in a row.
And we got an update on Killer from Valerie Lynch.
I know we
Killer
easily could have.
Killer is not playing.
Okay, so there you go. So with Killorn not in the lineup, it looks like Corey Conacher is going to fill in for him tonight. And, you know, we don't know how serious it is. It's a lower body injury, so he apparently he's not ready yet.
Apparently not.
I just heard that too. Killorn's going to. Yeah, I just heard that too from NBC. I just heard that he's going to be out. That's going to be that ain't going to be a blow for us, but we'll be fine.
Anybody that we have out of the lineup that's you know, one of our regulars, that's a loss.
Yep.
And it's rough. So, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to, you know, conquer it and do whatever we can to win the game. Oh, my God, it's so noisy over there.
It is. I wonder if he's even still there.
Guys, I'm going to let you go, so enjoy the game tonight. Go Bulls.
You got it, brother. Well, get yourself better, and hopefully we'll see you next week here in the broadcasting studio.
And Ron.
Yep, and I'm looking forward to being there next Tuesday, guys.
Hey, Ron's already bashing on you. He says Byron sounds like an Oompa Loompa.
You sound like an Oompa Oompa. Oh my God.
Have a good night. I'll be tuning in for the rest of the show.
Okay.
Alrighty. Take care, Byron.
Bye.
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 Go Bolts. He does sound sick.
Yep. Sounds rough.
Yeah. He does sound sick. So, you know what? I mean, you know, just hope that he gets better, you know? And that's all we could do. Is just hope that he gets better.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
And we
as we get Jeff in the room, asking where Byron is.
Byron is sick. Byron is ill, and he's not able to show up, and I gave him the night off. So
He wasn't coming out of the house regardless.
It
was 3 against 1.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm the final decider, and I decided, nope.
Well, his wife decided before you did.
Yeah, well, that's good. His wife is smart. We don't need anybody else sick, so that's a good call.
Yep.
Good call.
Because his wife messaged me, like, right after he got off the phone with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, like I said, even if his wife would have let him and you would have let him, I wouldn't have let him because I don't need anybody sick. I haven't been sick in years, and I'm not about to get sick. And, you know, I woke up this morning feeling great. It was 41 degrees, 42 degrees. I got my shorts and my short sleeve shirt on. I absolutely love this time of year. It doesn't happen very often here in the bipolar state of Florida, but, you know, I love it, and I wish there were more times when it was like this. But unfortunately, it's not the case.
Nope.
And it certainly didn't warrant me to shut my air conditioner off. I still have my air conditioner on.
Yeah. Freezing out Jeremy.
Well, no, Jeremy's getting used to it now. He's getting used to it. You know, I don't hear him bitching about the air conditioner anymore. So he's actually been somewhat better, a lot better, actually. Been a really good roommate. I mean, you know, the best kind of roommate is the one that pays his rent each and every month.
Yep.
So if you got that going for you, then that's pretty good. So
yeah,
you know. But other than that, we've talked about many different points tonight. We've talked about a lot of stats. Not very favorable against Nashville. So we
got another call in.
Needed a caller. Okay.
Hello. Weird. It's not.
Hey.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Hey, we just we were visited by Geronimo.
And you missed it.
Yeah, well, he's the bitch ass.
Hey, Ronnie calls him a bitch ass.
He shows up when I'm not there, so who's standing down?
And we got Jeff over here telling you to stop calling in.
I let whoever wants to call in. It's my show.
Yeah, really.
And Ronnie's family, so.
You tell him to go visit Jenny Craig.
Oh, Jenny Craig.
All right?
I'm sure he can hear you.
No. I don't give a shit.
Hey, what state are you in right now, Ron?
Unfortunately, this bipolar shithole Florida.
Oh, you're back in
Right.
Florida.
No, I'm still in Florida. I'm on my way out of here.
Oh, okay. Where are you going?
Kentucky. Oh,
Ugh.
boy.
Kentucky. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's an upgrade from Florida, right?
Yeah.
Not.
Huh? What?
That's no upgrade from Florida.
Yeah, well, probably going to be cold as shit up there.
Probably.
I would imagine so.
And Jeff's
got a
like,
funny feeling.
hey, Pisco, have a donut. And then he's like, oh, I can hear his bitch ass.
Yo, I want my unsalted pretzel.
We're talking about pretzels.
Wait, Germano's there? Go
Not
tell
no more.
Geronimo was here the first half hour, and then he scooted out.
Oh, why? What's he afraid I was going to send him to the Blue Oyster and then to just...
Here we go again with the Blue Oyster Club.
I want my damn pretzel, Jeff.
He can have a pretzel.
Yeah.
You can have a pretzel.
Yeah.
That don't have sugar in it.
Yeah.
I don't want one of them crunchy ones now.
Oh.
Kentucky. He's
No.
going to Kentucky.
Anyway.
Yep.
Yo, listen, just for the record, your stats suck. Because the Lightning aren't the only team that have played the least amount of games, just so you know.
The Lightning have played less games. They have.
They played just the same amount as us.
Are you sure?
150% sure.
How sure
They've
are
only
you?
played 24 games. They've
How
only
sure
played
are
24
you?
games.
How sure are you? You know, we got an upcoming game against you guys.
The Capitals are the ones that got the most games in on everybody right now.
Well, yeah. And you know what? We had them dead to right, and we blew it. We had them beat.
Keyword, had.
Yeah.
You lost.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, boy.
No. They better stop with their turnovers because they suck. Their turnovers are killing them.
yeah, you think? That's one of the biggest things. That's one of the biggest things is the turnovers. Absolutely agree. What's going on in the chat room? I'm seeing all kinds of stuff going on.
Well, Jeff is like only steers and queers in Kentucky. Ron will fit in just fine, and he ain't got no horns.
Well, tell Jeff I'm going to visit his hometown.
Oh, I'm sure he can hear you because it's running straight through the mixing board. So
Yeah, well,
Ronnie don't care.
is he-
No. no, he don't.
Hey, is he touching? I guess he ain't touching no knobs tonight.
No, he ain't touching no knobs.
Nope, he ain't touching no knobs tonight.
Or Sunday.
And he won't be touching any knobs on Sunday night either because Jeff's not going to be around on Sunday.
Where'd you go, to a convent?
Not that I know of. He's going to no convent.
Yo, what is it with Germano? He knew I wasn't there, so he showed up. That scared fool. Oh, man. I ain't done with him.
Geronimo was looking for you, Ronnie. He was
Yep.
looking for you.
It was.
He was like, "Where's Ronnie?"
Hey, I'm sure he didn't get a chicken taco. He got one loaded with beef.
I didn't. I'll tell you what. I didn't see Geronimo eating any tacos tonight.
I didn't either.
He was probably eating hot dogs.
And going to the Blue Oyster, right?
Yeah. Hey, did he take his ball?
No,
No.
Choking on it.
Nope.
he left before he took his ball.
He left before he took his ball.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess
he got scared. I was going to show up.
he
He
doesn't.
got scared. I was going to show up.
Apparently, he doesn't value the ball.
Apparently not.
Well,
Is that a question by Mendoza?
nah, he values his life that I'm not there.
No, that wasn't a question, but he's like, have to admit, Ron does help complete the show's image.
He does. Ronnie adds a whole new dimension to the show.
Who's that?
That was Richard.
That was Richard Mendoza. He's like, he gave you a compliment.
What's that?
He's one of our regulars,
What's
and
that?
he's actually the member of the month, actually.
Yeah, he is.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I've seen that.
yeah.
I've seen that. So, all right. So I took care of Round Man. I took care of.
He's still going on.
Boy.
He's actually still going on.
He's still going on.
He
What
says,
is going on?
why, Ron? Ugly never killed anyone.
Hey, tell him to go put his high heels and suspenders on.
You had to say that way. I thought water was going to come out of Joe's mouth over here.
What?
You caught him drinking.
I was trying to drink my water. I almost
Yo,
spit it out.
how's Uncle Jesse doing?
Uncle Jesse.
All right, so,
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard.
tell him to go get some sleep. It's past his bedtime.
Past his bedtime. He doesn't do anything anyway. He's retired.
Yeah, well, must be nice. Hey, ask him if his bed sheet's made out of dollar bills when he rolls around in it.
Jeff's like, I am not going to raid your closet.
Oh, damn. He doesn't want no part.
Hey, you know what? You know, I really believe he's a closet Ranger fan.
Oh, damn. Jeff is a closet Ranger fan.
Listen. I'm not wasting no more breath on him. I take care of him all the time. I ain't worried about it. Now, back to my little Oompa Loompa. I guess he sounds like Squiggy.
Well, normally he does, but he sounds like a sick boy tonight.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's Squiggy on steroids.
Squiggy on steroids.
You know?
I
I mean, come on now.
don't think he goes to the gym.
No, I don't think so.
What?
He doesn't go to the gym.
Yeah, well, tell him to get off his baby medicine and take a real man's medicine.
Oh,
drink some bourbon or burgundy or whatever. He'll feel 100 times better. Oh, wait, he's not old enough. He's got to drink milk.
Oh, God, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is great.
Jeff's like, okay, bye. Great show.
Hey, you should have asked him if he cut himself shaving.
He shaves?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't know.
You should have asked him.
He's not here.
Well, he was on the phone, you dumbass.
Hey, says Byron says, ha ha. Thank you, Ron.
Hey, how's that book of Shaving for Dummies working for him?
Shaving for Dummies.
And then he's like, how are your Rangers doing?
Oh.
Who said that?
Byron. Byron said you're a Ranger fan.
Hey, just like his Florida Marlins.
Florida Marlins and those embarrassing Tampa Bay Rays that play in the cesspool in St. Pete and draw no fans.
Oh, that's true. Or the San Diego Padres, really?
The San Diego Padres.
Team? Who the fuck came up with the name Padres? Really? Are you for real? Padre? What the hell's a Padre? What's a Padre?
It's a compadre.
Yeah, well, guess what? They suck.
No.
Oh God, this thing.
Just like the Montreal Orlando Rays, or whatever you want to call them. They're an inbred team now.
The Rays are not moving to. The Rays are not moving to Orlando. They're staying right where they are in the cesspool until 2027, and then they will be the Montreal Rays.
Yeah, well, you never know. Things can change.
I doubt it. Seriously
Things
doubt
can
it.
change.
Seriously doubt it.
Screw the Rays. Screw the Rays. Hey, is Jeff going to be the new mascot this year? He's going to be the Michelin Man for the Rays?
Maybe.
Hey, the Rays can't afford to pay somebody to do that, so they got to pay their little $4 million payroll.
Well, if Jeff doesn't do nothing, he gives them something to do.
Hey, that's a great way to, be in retirement. You can go, do some extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. Hey, listen, not for nothing. Jeff would be a big enough baseball that the Rays can actually hit one.
Yes. Would imagine so.
I would think so.
But so it's a hell of a night, man. We're really rolling. It sucks that Geronimo's gone, though.
It does.
Yeah, well, he got, once again, they named the movie after him, Running Scared.
Well, the movie might be Running Scared, but Geronimo might have got an Uber call.
Maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
Here we go with a piss poor excuse.
He wasn't hanging around too long.
Hey, listen. When I get back, I'm going to buy a box of Kleenex. You give that to Jamato when you see him.
A box of Kleenex?
Yeah, a box of Kleenex.
Yeah.
Well, you need to let us know when you're coming back because we got to stop at Duff's again.
I have no idea. Didn't get that far.
I
don't know. I know I got to be in Kentucky tomorrow afternoon.
That ain't fun at all. Kentucky. Ugh.
No, it ain't.
But at least you're working. At least you're working, and at least you're out on the road and doing what you got to do. So I'm happy about that.
Well, I got a headache already. Trust me.
Yeah.
I got a headache already.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever.
Yep.
But, all right. Well, I'll let you guys get back to the Ren and Stumpy show. Finish up. And I'll wrap with you.
All right.
All right, Radical Ron, thanks a lot for calling in. Have a great night. Be safe and watch those crazy people in Kentucky.
Yeah, well, I know. I got to make sure Jeff ain't there.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
All right, boys.
Have a good night, Radical One.
All right, mate.
All right, Maggie. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
He is family. He is family. I got family calling in. That's good. That's good. So, wow. Where do we go from there?
I don't know. But
First, we have Geronimo. Then he leaves. Then we got Jeff. Then he leaves. Then we got Squiggy. And he leaves.
Well, Jeff never showed up. He was just interacting in the comments.
Right. Well, it was almost like he was here because he was having to defend himself.
Uh-huh.
Some things never change. But we're let's see. Do we have some more time? No.
It's 7:55.
Wow, I got 56. So, wow, what a show. What a great show. Thank you, Ronnie, for calling in because we love when Ronnie calls in and makes the show that much better. I will give an update on the toy drive. More boxes are full. It's absolutely incredible, the outreach and outpouring of everybody's hearts. And just when you thought that Christmas, was slacking and stuff, make no mistake about it, people do care about kids, and they want to make sure that kids have toys at Christmas time. And that's our job as Tampa Bay Thunderstrikers, to deliver toys to all the needy families. We're going to be making home deliveries. I'm not sure if you caught the video of us passing out the toys, going to people's homes and making sure that the kids have toys. But that is an amazing feeling. We love doing that. And guess what? We're doing it again this year. So once we go to the radio station on the 17th, after that, Santa Joe has a list of now I got the hiccups. Christ. Santa Joe has a list of some needy homes, needy families that need toys for their kids and everything. So just like the Thunderstrikers have been doing the last 4 years, and the only Tampa Bay Lightning hockey group to be doing this stuff each and every year, we're going to be passing out toys to the kids and going to the radio station. I'm going to be live with Mason Dixon on the air, Q105 Radio, 104.7 FM. And that's always a great feeling to go to the radio station and present Mason with the toys. And Devon will be with me, and it's going to be fun. And, we're going to do it. That weekend, though, leading up to that is going to be really rough.
Yep.
Because we have a lot of locations, and we got to rent a van and get all the toys in, all those boxes into a van and everything. And I saw U-Haul's got, pretty decent prices for that. So, we'll rent the van, and for the 17th, 16th, and 17th. 16th, we pick up all the locations and everything, make sure everything's picked up by that weekend. And we'll be ready to roll to the radio station on Tuesday, the 17th. So you guys can still donate toys and make somebody's Christmas wish come true. So you guys out there, if you want to make donations and everything, let us know. Because, we specify that on our pages and everything. So just let us know. Send us a message if you have some toys for the kids. I got a big news. Did I tell you that my company, Clorox, is shipping down a whole bunch of teddy bears to my corporate building in Palm Harbor? And there's going to be a lot of toys.
Yep.
And they're shipping it all from California.
Nice.
Yeah. So what an outreach. What an outpouring. Thank you for all the love and everything. Greg Smeater at our place is kicking butt with the full boxes. The only one that's done more is Clorox, where, we have 2 full boxes already. But everybody's doing their part. Everybody's filling up those boxes. We're going to be busy.
And Byron said he'll possibly join us because he asked when we were doing it. And if it's on a Tuesday, which it is.
Mm-hmm. He's off?
Yeah. I believe he told me he was off on Sundays and Tuesdays. So.
Okay. Well, if you're off on Tuesday, then you can join us. We're going to go to the radio station in St. Pete, Q105 Radio. I've been doing it the last couple of years. I love it. Mason Dixon is an awesome, iconic radio broadcaster, and it's going to be great. And I think that's pretty much it. Wow. Wow, let me know if it goes good, or you want me to look at. I got somebody that just texted me from a radio. What is it? BBC. One of the major networks just sent me a message, and they want to do a bit on the Thunderstrikers toy drive. Right as I'm on the air right now, right here. That would be awesome if we can get that kind of exposure. Speaking of exposure, if you guys are watching the Lightning game tonight, you will see me in a commercial. Another one. I have yet made another appearance on the Tampa Bay Lightning commercial. I am wearing my Victor Hedman 77 jersey, and you can see me. It's not very long, but you can see me. If you know who I am, you can see me because I'm on their commercial again. So catch it out. It's on Tampa Bay Lightning's newest commercial. Okay, so I'm going to give it to my producer, Devon Stopford, for his final thought.
We appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you go subscribe to us on YouTube and CastBox. And let's go, Bolts. Have a great night. See y'all Sunday.
Okay, thank you, Devon. And thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. It's a great show, as always. Our master show is Tuesday nights. Our Sunday night show is getting better. And, pretty soon both shows will be, awesome together. And that's what my goal is, to make all our shows, great. And, like I said, thank you very much for watching tonight. We're going to get going here. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'm going to ask my producer to start playing the music as we close out tonight. And we'll catch you, me and Devon, on Sunday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So catch us then on Sunday night, 7 o'clock. Have a good week, guys. Take care and go Bolts.